Best midsize sedans 2025. 2025 Nissan Altima. Priced at $24,864. The 2025 Nissan Altima has appeal if you want a no-nonsense midsize sedan. It gets high MPG on the highway and is easy to drive. Just know that other top sedans offer more comfort, style and performance. How does the Altima drive? The Altima won't win you over with stellar acceleration or braking. The all-wheel drive Altima had a 2.5-liter engine, and it accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an unremarkable 8.4 seconds. The CVT automatic is well-tuned, however, and helps make the Altima an almost invisible partner during day-to-day driving. Another bright spot is the stable handling. It'll have confidence guiding the Altima through fast, sweeping curves. But this handling prowess underscores the Altima's overly light and vague steering. How comfortable is the Altima? The Altima is a calm place to sit out daily traffic. The front seats are generally comfortable, but some drivers might wish for more thigh support. Engine noises are commendably well isolated even under hard acceleration. Less appealing is the constant stream of little impacts you'll feel when driving over rough road surfaces. The Altima's ride seems continuously busy in these instances, and larger impacts can be pretty jarring. How's the interior? The interior lacks style, but it more than makes up for it with straightforward usability. In particular, the climate controls and touchscreen functions are clearly labeled and easy to reach. Though most of the Altima's sight lines are good, rear visibility is hampered by the high rear decklet. Also problematic are the low-resolution rear-view camera and the distracting reflections off the dashboard and rear decklet you'll see in the windows during bright sunlight. How's the tech? The Altima we tested had the big 12.3-inch touchscreen. It comes with wireless connectivity for both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay and an onboard navigation system. Though the screen size and responsiveness make it seem modern, it's let down by software that looks and feels outdated. The navigation system's functionality is solid. It responded well to voice commands in our tests and easily found destinations, thanks to searches powered by Google. But the Maps graphics look old and dated. Plug in your phone and use either Google Maps or Apple Maps and those maps look super sharp, so it's not a problem with the screen itself. The backup and surround view camera displays are also low resolution and hard to see, especially when you're trying to use them at night. The Altima's Pro Pilot Assist system, which includes lane centering and low-speed adaptive cruise control, is quite the bonus. The adaptive cruise control works very well, needing little correction in traffic. How's the fuel economy? We tested the all-wheel drive Altima, which the EPA estimates gets 30 miles per gallon combined. It posted an impressive 34 miles per gallon on our mixed driving real-world evaluation route. Odds are you can expect to get pretty good fuel economy from the Altima. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or even just mildly entertaining, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a gear shift. (2025) Kia K5. Priced at $26,400. The 2025 Kia K5 impresses with updated looks, new features, and a stylish design. It's comfortable, packed with tech, and offers great value with its long warranty and competitive price. While the new engine lacks a bit of power, the K5 remains an excellent choice for its overall appeal. When Kia introduced the K5 for the 2021 model year, it didn't just replace the Altima. It created a sedan good enough to become our top-rated midsize sedan. 4 years later, the updated 2025 Kia K5 builds on that momentum. There's refreshed styling in the front and rear, an updated interior, and a new standard engine. For 2025, a new non-turbo 4-cylinder engine replaces the previous turbocharged base engine. It makes a bit more horsepower but less torque. EPA estimated fuel economy is largely the same. The upshot? You won't notice a big difference in the way it drives. But you will easily notice a difference with the 2025 K5's interior. How does the K5 drive? We tested the K5 with its new base engine, a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. Power is adequate and the shifts from the transmission are smooth around town, but when driven flat out on our test track, the K5 hits 60 miles per hour in an uninspiring 8.5 seconds. Other sedans are better at getting you up to speed quickly for highway driving or passing slower traffic. The body can wallow a bit around turns, but the K5 is an easy sedan to hop in and drive every day. There's also the available GT with its upgraded engine if you want sportier performance that better matches the car's styling. How's the interior? The K5's interior is thoughtfully designed to be user-friendly. Despite the many electronic features, all the controls are well labeled and logically placed, and there was no need to consult the owner's manual. The cabin is relatively spacious too, with a modest amount of headroom and abundance of legroom. Tall adults should have no problem fitting up front though. Forward visibility is great thanks to unusually narrow front roof pillars. Rear visibility is squeezed a bit by a tall rear deck lid, but it doesn't create any notable obstructions. How comfortable is the K5? The K5 is as silent on the highway as some luxury sedans. The front seats provide decent comfort over several hours, with a good amount of cushioning and moderate support from the side bolsters. The suspension ably soaks up road imperfections and avoids feeling overly soft. We're also impressed with the climate control system's ability to cool the cabin on hot days. How's the tech? The K5's standard touchscreen is a sizable 12.3 inches. It is easy to use and includes wireless connectivity for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's an available wireless charging pad that features a cooling fan and a smart spring-loaded section that keeps your phone in place. The K5 comes with plenty of advanced driver aids. They worked well in our testing and didn't make any false alerts. Collectively, the K5 has one of the best tech setups in its class. How's the fuel economy? The EPA estimates the K5 with its base engine gets up to 30 miles per gallon in combined city/highway driving, which is comparable to the efficiency of most other base engine sedans in this class. A hybrid K5 isn't available, however. What's new? Refreshed exterior and interior styling. Standard 12.3-inch touchscreen. New standard engine gains horsepower. It's part of the first K5 generation introduced for 2021. (2025) Hyundai Sonata, priced at $25,082. The 2025 Hyundai Sonata is a stylish-looking sedan that boasts roomy seating and plenty of features for the money. Available all-wheel drive and a long warranty are other strong points. The 2025 Hyundai Sonata is a standout pick for a midsize sedan. It's offered as both a hybrid or a traditional gas-powered sedan and comes with the option for either front or all-wheel drive. Last year, the Sonata received a styling makeover. The changes make it look a little more daring, something sedans need to compete in a market that's jam-packed with SUV-hungry shoppers. How does the Sonata drive? We tested the Sonata Hybrid. Acceleration feels good off the line but tapers off once you're rolling. Essentially, it feels zippy around town, but it may take some planning to pass cars at freeway speeds. The Sonata Hybrid test car covered 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.3 seconds. That's a bit slower than hybrid versions of the Honda Accord and Toyota Camry. The Sonata's brakes stop smoothly and have suitable power for emergency situations. And although it's easy to drive around town, the Sonata feels lazy most of the time. It meanders along roads, the tires give up grip quickly, and the steering feels remote and exceptionally artificial. How comfortable is the Sonata? The Sonata Hybrid is a pretty comfortable car. The front seats have a nice shape, but we found the padding a bit stiff, which can reduce your comfort on long trips. The outboard rear seats are nice and cushy, but the middle seat is stiff and uncomfortable. Ride comfort is a high point and strikes a good balance between being comfortable and controlled. The Sonata Hybrid suspension absorbs impacts well without being overly floaty or soft when you take on curvy roads. The climate control system blows strong and cold at its max, and is very effective at regulating cabin temperature in auto mode. Surprisingly, road and wind noise is higher than average. It's not bothersome or loud, but you know that it's there. There's some engine noise at freeway speeds as well. How's the tech? The Sonata is loaded with tech and everything works pretty well. It leads the class for standard infotainment screen size and responsiveness. Smartphone pairing, which works wirelessly for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, is quick and easy. The screen is also great when using the available surround view camera system while parking. The voice controls work well with natural speech commands for radio, navigation and phone. The Sonata's collection of advanced driver aids is comprehensive, and the aids work well in concert. The warning sensors can be sensitive but never annoying. The instrument panel features unique side view cameras when merging into the left or right lane. What's new? Base SE trim reintroduced for 2025. $2025 Honda Accord. Priced at $26,900. The 2025 Honda Accord stands out with its roomy seating, big trunk and easy-to-drive nature. It also gets high MPG if you get an Accord with its available hybrid powertrain. Some aspects about the car can seem dull or behind the times, but overall the Accord is a smart pick for a sensible sedan. The Honda Accord name is practically synonymous with a well-rounded sedan. For years it has proven to be one of the best mid-size sedans on the market, and for very good reasons. Some of the Accord's strongest attributes are its solid fuel economy, ample comfort and easy drivability. Honda's reputation for reliability only helps its case. The 2025 Accord brings much of the same, and while the new Toyota Camry has pipped it for the class lead in Edmunds rankings, the Accord is still a very worthy consideration indeed. How does the Accord drive? The Honda Accord Sport L was selected for test drive, which has the hybrid powertrain. It works great in everyday driving to maximize fuel efficiency without sacrificing performance. The Accord Sport L car accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7 seconds, which is about a second quicker than most rival midsize hybrid sedans. This powertrain doesn't have a transmission in the traditional sense, but Honda has cleverly programmed it to adjust engine RPM to provide the familiar shifting experience of a traditional automatic transmission. As for handling and steering, the Accord is respectably grippy when cornering but lacks the natural athleticism that earlier Accords were known for. How's the interior? The Honda Accord has a back-to-basics interior with a simple center stack and big no-nonsense buttons and knobs. The learning curve is almost non-existent, which is exactly what we like to see in a car for mass appeal. With its big door openings, getting in and out of the car is an easy task, though taller passengers need to watch their heads on the sloping roofline when entering. How comfortable is the Accord? The Accord does a good job of keeping unwanted noise out of the cabin. Like other Honda vehicles, the driver's seat in the Accord could use a bit more padding, but it otherwise has enough adjustability for nearly everyone to get comfortable when behind the wheel. The climate system is more than adequate when heating or cooling the car. With 19-inch wheels, our test car displayed a wonderful ride quality. It soaked up major bumps and bruises without issue and kept its composure through our time with it. We'd wager that the XL trim, and its smaller wheels, would be even better. How's the tech? Our test car had the Accord's available 12.3-inch touchscreen. It looks sharp and includes wireless connectivity for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration. Honda also offers Google Voice Assistant and services integration, but only on the top touring trim. That feels like unnecessary gatekeeping since it's a helpful tech feature that could really improve the ownership experience for people who buy less expensive Accords. The Honda Sensing suite of driving aids is pretty well sorted. The lane keeping system can be overly intrusive at times, but when everything is working at once, things are great. We also appreciate how easy it is to activate the adaptive cruise control with just a simple button press on the steering wheel. How's the fuel economy? The Accord ranges from an EPA estimated 32 miles per gallon combined for the base engine model to 48 miles per gallon combined for the hybrid with the smaller 17-inch wheels. We tested the Accord Sport L, which has bigger 19-inch wheels and an estimated 44 miles per gallon combined, and recorded 41.5 miles per gallon on our real-world evaluation route. That's a bit short of the EPA figure as well as what we got from other midsize hybrids on the same route, but on the whole this is still a pretty efficient sedan. What's new? LX trim is replaced by the new SE. Rear air vents and rear USB-C ports are now standard across the lineup. Number 1. 2025 Toyota Camry. With a starting price of $27,000, the latest 2025 Toyota Camry now has an all-hybrid lineup, and it makes perfect sense for this moment. Besides its great MPG, the Camry has a roomy and comfortable cabin, many helpful technology features, and just enough athleticism and style to make it not boring. It's a great pick for a mid-size sedan. Whoever said that the sedan is dead, Toyota would like a word with you, because the company has given the 2025 Camry a complete redesign that transforms the mid-size sedan. There's now an all-hybrid drivetrain lineup, updated styling inside and out, and a wide array of new technology features that include an available 12.3-inch center touchscreen and a low-speed hands-free driving system. How does the Camry drive? The Camry XSE front-wheel drive was taken for a spin. Acceleration was smooth and easy during everyday driving, and there's enough power on tap to get you moving when you need it. Camry sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds, which is slightly quicker than the hybrid versions of the Honda Accord and Hyundai Sonata. The brakes are strong and smooth. The Camry's responsive steering and stable handling is guaranteed, which has a sport-tuned suspension, but overall you can expect the Camry to be secure when driving around corners. How's the interior? There's an immediate feeling that the Camry's interior took a few steps up with this new generation. Underneath the large touchscreen is a row of easy-to-use physical switches and knobs to control the car's climate system. The steering wheel buttons are a bit confusing at first, but ultimately make sense after time. How comfortable is the Camry? The front seats in the Camry are a bit too firm. However, they do a great job of supporting your back on long trips and are generally very comfortable once you settle in on a long trip. The climate control system works very well with strong fan speed and a great auto setting. Toyota dialed in the ride comfort just right on this new Camry. It doesn't feel floaty or disconnected from the road, but it soaks up bumps and dips without issue. The Camry stays nice and quiet in the cabin, even at highway speeds. The only major noise intrusion comes from the engine, which is gritty and unpleasant to listen to when you mash the gas. How's the fuel economy? Toyota says that a Camry can get 44 to 51 miles per gallon in combined city or highway driving, depending on the car's configuration and trim. That makes the Camry one of the most efficient cars you can buy that's not a plug-in hybrid or full electric. What's new? Redesigned Camry goes hybrid only for 2025. New exterior styling and updated interior. Standard wireless smartphone integration and driver assistance features. 2025 model kicks off the 9th Camry generation. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or even just mildly entertaining, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a gear shift.